You think you know the 4th of July. Fireworks, hot dogs, flags flapping in the summer wind. But this day, America's Day, was carved out of blood, courage, and defiance. And today, we're going to tell you a true story most Americans have never heard, but every American should. Let's get into it. Hey guys, happy 4th of July. It was sweltering. The air hung thick over Philadelphia like a wet curtain. Inside the Pennsylvania State House, 56 men sat, some trembling, others angry, all of them fully aware of what was about to happen. They were about to sign their death warrants, because that's what it meant to sign the Declaration of Independence. Benjamin Rush, a young doctor from Pennsylvania, would later write, "We pledged our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor, and most of us lost at least one of the three." Of those 56 signers, 5 were captured by the British and tortured as traitors. 12 had their homes ransacked and burned. 9 died in the war. 2 lost their sons. 1 had 2 sons taken prisoner. Yet they didn't flinch. They stuck to the mission. Thomas Nelson Jr. ordered American troops to fire on his own mansion in Yorktown when he learned it had become a British headquarters. He said, "Level it." And they did. These weren't reckless men. They were deliberate. They were fathers, farmers, lawyers, tradesmen. They were the best of us, and they believed something radical, that people could govern themselves, that freedom was worth dying for. But here's a story you may not know. It was July 4th, 1863, 87 years to the day since America's birth. The Civil War was ripping the nation apart, and on that very day, 2 important things happened. General Grant captured Vicksburg after a brutal siege, and General Lee began his retreat from Gettysburg. For the first time in years, the Union saw a glimmer of hope, and the people of Vicksburg, Mississippi, Confederates at the time, didn't celebrate the 4th of July for 81 years afterward, not until World War II, when Americans fought together again as one. That's how much that day meant. That's how deep the wounds were, but that's also how healing works. So yeah, the 4th of July isn't just about fireworks and barbecue. It's about risking everything for the chance to live free. It's about the hard decisions, the unglamorous sacrifices, and the quiet courage of people you'll never meet. It's about George Washington pushing forward when his men had no boots. It's about Harriet Tubman carrying a pistol to free slaves. It's about those soldiers in World War II who carried the American flag onto the beaches of Normandy. It's about you, your family, your freedom, your country. So today, this Independence Day, remember this: freedom isn't guaranteed. We nearly lost it over the last 4 years. It's not handed down like a family heirloom. It's earned, preserved, fought for. So celebrate today, not just with fireworks, but with purpose, because someone somewhere gave up everything so that you could light that sparkler. Happy birthday, America.